I'm on it, I'm on it, I'm on the street.
Boy beats.
I'm on it,
Man, I told y'all niggas y'all ain't ready, man. We can't be stopped.
On the strip.
What up? This is the Rawway Show podcast with Rawway and Paul Clark. Ooh. And I am your host, Rawway, aka the Big Homie. Sitting next to my guy, Paul Clark, that born and raised. Hey, quick pet peeve. I just got one of these right here. It pisses me off now. I hate when people say that a motherfucker from the suburbs, so they ain't hood. You ain't that motherfucker from the suburbs. Why you discredit that and shit? You know what I'm saying? First of all, we all been knew most of the hard, dangerous drugs is being done by the suburb kids in their high school. So who's their fucking supplier? They ain't coming out here to get their shit. You know what I'm saying? They selling this shit to the motherfuckers that's in the school. Then you got criminals like, you know what I'm saying, Frank Lucas and, you know what I'm saying, Bumpy Johnson. They ain't living hood. They live right in the fucking suburbs and shit. You know what I'm saying? All the mafia motherfuckers and Nah, shit. he lived in the hood. No, that's where he made his money at. And he bought a house later out the hood, but he lived in the hood.
And children are at, they not walking to no corner store and shit. They not doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even Frank Lucas was like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's like, get out of our neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? We don't want you in here. You look outside and it's white motherfuckers around.
First, but I get what
There's some motherfucking reckless motherfuckers in the suburbs and shit. You can't tell me, you know what I'm saying? Carrie, that was in the suburbs, that movie. You know what I'm saying? Carrie and shit like that.
But the mob niggas, man, they lived in the hood. Only motherfucker, even the bosses, the niggas lived in the hood. Cause you had the date thing is to show your face. That's how you stay in control. Like niggas know you close.
Didn't Gary Coleman have a bully?
Yeah.
Mooch.
The gooch.
The gooch, yeah. Her rich ass parents and shit. Like
Some rich ass white boy at their school.
Yeah, I think that's why y'all get.
It was a dude or
I never seen the
girl.
girl.
It
The
was a
gooch
black
ended up being
girl.
the girl.
And he came like to here to the black girl and shit. Yeah, I think that's why they get away with so much shit, because motherfuckers assume not there. Yes, there. Fuck out of here.
Cause it got to a point where they had to put a face on.
So I'm gonna toast to the motherfuckers that's in the suburbs that'll beat your ass too.
I take that.
Mike Tyson lives in the suburbs.
Not at first, goddamn. I want to give a shout out to my nigga behind the scenes. Without him, there's no us. Ain't that motherfucking big ass ghost.
What up,
Playboy, the technician.
What up?
Shout out.
And Paul, that's a little harsh this week.
This one right here.
That tequila is
Telegraso.
Let's see.
Telegraso.
Telegraso. Silver, that's a little strong this week, baby. Last week when we had Q Nemesis here, that shit was smooth. That nigga said, fuck that, I'm drinking what y'all drinking. That shit smooth. But that right there, that's almost like drinking rubbing alcohol right here. Hey, Telegraso. Send us some bottles.
Hey, you got grown kids, right?
Yeah.
Do they mail still come to your house? They didn't do no change of address at all?
No. And we were just talking about this. To where one, oh baby, that I'm like, you need to. That hurting mail does not need to come here no fucking more. Stop using this address. Period. Like you never been at this motherfucking house before. Way too much. What happened over at your house?
So my daughter checked me about her tax return. She checked me about some shit. About something about a car. How come I didn't tell her that means I gotta open up your fucking mail? That's illegal. I'm not allowed to open your fucking mail and shit. You know what I'm saying? But she really checked me about some shit. You could have did a change of address.
Yeah, all of that. I stay opening shit. It's at my house. Hey, my guy got some shit coming to the house. I'm like, shh. I open it, send him pictures like, oh, you sure you want to see? He be like, oh, nigga, that ain't nothing. Throw that in the trash. Tell that motherfucker. But that we created that report because that shit might be a check or something like that. So I can't let no checks go past. Nigga just be sitting there for weeks at a time.
All they debit cards and all kind of shit go to my shit. I'm like, the fuck?
They want you to open them.
No, I don't know why. I mean,
They want you to tell them when they get there.
I was like, what is in your mailbox at your home? Like, is it just junk mail?
They wanna. I know what you're saying. Like I'm saying, pounds and pounds of shit, bro.
So what is she arguing with you for? What is she?
Because I didn't tell her about something about her car that she had to take care of by the 10th. And
So she wanted you to open it up.
I don't never open their mail.
But she wanted you to.
I open Tim's mail because he don't understand shit. You know what I'm saying? But the girls, I don't open their shit. You know what I'm saying? I just put it in these little stacks and shit. Like, there you go, y'all shit. You supposed to come by at least, you know what I'm saying, twice or 3 times a week to check your shit. They don't.
You come in the building, nigga. You come in the building, it's 3 stacks of mail in the building. It's miscellaneous, it's
Bills.
J Bro Truckee. And then it's my daughter, my other daughter. And her shit is the biggest pile all the time. But it's always some shit coming, and I be like, no matter what the hell, it's always some shit coming. Change that fucking address. I ain't gonna yell your name, and you know who you is.
Even their packages come to my house. Now I'm in charge of their shit while I'm at work. Well, can you make sure it's out? Fuck, I'm gonna make sure. Can you make sure?
You ever come outside and it's a package on the porch? It's a package on the porch, you ain't know it was coming. And then that shit said, nah, it was supposed to be a package today. And that motherfucker ain't there. It ain't my motherfucking fault. Kids, entitlement. So we back to entitlement. Don't touch my mail, but you didn't tell me something came. And my shit gone because you didn't take it in the house.
But she gonna give me her bar stools though. Dad, you want my red bar stools? Short.
I got some red bar stools. Chrome and red. I had them in the shop.
I see the Buckeyes and shit, man. Them motherfuckers, y'all gonna lose 11 games in a row, then get into the Big Ten tournament and start smashing giants.
They do that. That's like their MO. They do that. They've been doing that for years, all the way back. I remember when they played.
No, LeBron's son's supposed to be
It was
coming
Vegas.
next year.
It was Las Vegas. He going to OSU.
UNLV.
Well, yeah. Well, they played UNLV back in the day. Like they whooped ass all the way until LeBron's son coming to OSU.
Yeah.
I ain't see that.
Oh yeah, they been talking about that for some years.
I didn't see that, but I can see it though.
That's what LeBron, he wanted to go there.
Yeah. Go get there and go ham though. They sons is pretty good.
I think he's gonna get there and be normal.
Good.
Yeah.
They're pretty good though.
He'll probably bring other athletes if they want to play with LeBron, James' son, you know what I'm saying, and be like shoulder to shoulder with LeBron, because you know he's gonna come to.
He's definitely gonna get
Those
money.
games.
It's gonna bring money to the university. It's gonna bring money basically to the whole city because that man he gonna be down here hanging out and shit too.
I doubt
Big
it.
shout out to LeBron
I doubt that you would ever see his son.
and his son. We probably not saying, but he gonna be kicking
Like he
it on
gonna be on
campus.
campus kicking it and all that kind of
Baby.
shit like that. Like
Nah, shit. You know, Stroud was on the. He was at the basketball game. He was on high school basketball. Stroud in the wide receiver.
yeah.
He was running around the high school basketball game. That was at the arena, not the.
Yeah, but his son, I mean, he's not like, you know, Denzel Washington's son or something like that. You know, he's not, you know, Michael Jordan's son or something
Hold
like
on,
that.
though. Hold
he
on.
made his own name. You know what I'm saying?
Denzel Washington's son was sweet in football too until he got hurt. He played for the.
We're not talking about that. We
He
talking
played
about.
for the Chargers.
We talking about like this LeBron James' son, Stroud. You know, who's his dad? Who's his mom? You don't know them. He had to make his own name. But this is your son. I can see him feeling like, or his parents feeling like he would be a target.
But no, I'm saying the only reason I spoke about LeBron, Denzel Washington's son is because he went into acting later because that was like something to do, and he didn't want to be known as his dad's son. But that's why he went into sports, and he made it to the National Football League.
He said, was he
himself.
walking around campus?
Yeah, just
Sure
going to
he
the
was.
store and all that, and everybody know that because like everybody knows since 8 what LeBron James' son looked like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Denzel Washington. If he came in here right now, you wouldn't know. You know that was Denzel Washington's son. You'd be like, was it? You know what I'm saying? LeBron's son come in here, you'd be like, that's LeBron James' son, because we watched you grow up.
Yeah, that's how Michael Jordan themselves were.
Yeah.
They was
They're on the
publicized in the beginning.
Like y'all in the whole movie.
But when Denzel Washington's son's first movie, you didn't know that was him.
They do be
until
robbing a little bit. Hey, the campus is a place to get a lick at. Somebody always getting robbed on campus.
Speaking of, while we talking about basketball though, your boy, what's up with your man Sean Kemp, fam?
Oh. Nothing. Regular people shit.
Right. After, you know what I didn't know? Sean Kemp only like 53 years old, bro.
He came out of high school.
Yeah. But I'm saying like,
Done.
I used to think the niggas was like mad older than us. Like at least 10 years or something. You know what I
He's
mean?
like LeBron. He came straight out of high school, so.
But that
he was
nigga
young.
is not that much older than us.
He was young because he jumped out of high school.
Good. That's bugged me out. I'm like 53, what's it say, 53 or 56?
I don't know.
But I think
Whatever it is, he in his 50s, and I thought them niggas was older. I'm thinking older than that. I thought the niggas was
So
older.
apparently, what happened?
Well, somebody allegedly, or
I mean, allegedly.
they say drive-by, and what I saw, that he was popping off at some people. His car got broke into and some shit got stolen on it.
He was somebody put the gun on him while he was driving, and they shot at him.
Oh,
And he,
really?
He returned fire.
I said he started outside the ride.
Yeah. I mean, he had to stop because one car kept going, and the other car stopped.
See,
His car was the car that stopped, and what I'm saying, with the police, what I'm saying. So he went to jail because you're shooting in public. But it's like, hold on, somebody shot at me.
That's crazy because I looked at like 3 or 4 different shits on the regular news, CNN and all that. And I did that never came up in the conversation. No, I'm not saying you're wrong. What I'm saying is like how they choose to give up what they want to give you in the narrative. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, because sometimes you got different news sources. Like all three of us is different. I'm channel 6, 4, 10 right here. You know what I'm saying? Well, somebody that told you it's going to be completely different than what somebody told me. And then when you get there, they got some thirsty ones. They want to be on the scene, on the spot. I got there, like at 8 hours later. It's dark now. I'm talking about it. I got more information than you now that you got there early.
Right.
So
Because I went to the Seattle shit and looked up the Seattle news in the city he was living in, that he lived in, and all that. See what they said, and motherfuckers need to leave these niggas alone. I don't know, but Sean Kemp though, he a hustler, nigga. He got
a lot of business.
2 weed dispensaries and shit like that.
And that's how I like the way they advertise it. They didn't, oh, Sean Kemp was, involved in the drive-by and all that. And they didn't put up a dark image face of him. No, they show him cutting, a ribbon at a ceremony, opening up a business. They're like, yes, he has several businesses.
Right.
He's a whole businessman.
That nigga got back in the day though, he was not in trouble for possession of shit too. I wonder if he was copping back in the day.
But
Yeah.
more than likely, like,
To be in the now,
player doesn't.
Yeah, to be in the dispensary business maybe.
like in your face, actually, because it kind of made sense, to do so. Like Snoop Dogg and them jumped on him immediately when it started to become legal in certain states,
Gary Payton.
Yeah,
Well,
Snoop
California always been. It's been like that in California for a long time.
Snoop Dogg, they were saying they wanted to be like the Newport of, of marijuana. You know what I'm saying? To have that name.
Right. And I was watching. Excuse me, it'll come back. But anyway, he was speaking about how the weed game is still dope, it's lucrative, but it ain't as it was. You know what I mean? A few years ago when motherfuckers jumped on it, was getting in there to make things happen. But he said it was still lucrative. But just saw that though. I can't even remember. I bugged out. It wasn't nothing that it was like. I thought it wasn't nothing I would take a note over, but I just thought because it came up just now from speaking about weed.
Yeah, but I don't see him as I think that's just putting news out like, hey, guess what he did?
Yeah.
But I don't see nothing happening off of that. Somebody's camera will eventually pick up who, threw the shots at him.
Also, it's a lot of basketball news. Like, I mean, with Sean Kemp going through that, and then
John Morant.
yeah, I think he been in trouble too in the past.
He's supposed to. He was a child. He still is.
So, at what point do you get to where the people around you are like, "Come on, fam, really?"
I know that even when I think because people see that he has money, that money's supposed to automatically just change him. It didn't change Mike Tyson. He was still a child. You know what I'm saying? Doing childish shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you're a child, and further back in time because we didn't have social media, we didn't know all the shit Magic Johnson was doing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like you just didn't know.
That's true. I take that, but I just be thinking like now with social media and knowing how much and how important things are. When you're in a position now, he got everybody on his back. You know what I'm saying? And any stupid ass thing can make that a problem. You know what I'm saying? Waving a gun on social media, the thing that built you, is also the thing that can.
But you want to know the racism in that right there? That whole thing is just so racist. You know what I'm saying? Because that man was in his own damn house with some LED lights. There's only 8 motherfuckers in the background and shit. You know what I'm saying? And if Larry Bird held up a gun, you would think he's a gun collector. You know what I'm saying? Or something like that. Like, why do you immediately go after like Thug? You know what I'm saying?
But what if he'd all accidentally shot a motherfucker in the house? What if he'd accidentally shot one of those 8 people?
I mean, whether the camera is
on
the thing
Instagram.
about it is, whether the camera is on or off, that still would have happened.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So only difference is that y'all got to see what was happening in his house. Like right now, somebody is jacking off in the bathroom right now. Ain't no cameras there, so it's like didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? But if he had a stroke or a heart attack and they found him with his dick in his hand and some lotion and shit, they'd be like, he was jacking off before he died.
But,
you know what I'm saying?
also, is somebody right now jacking off online for people to see him doing it.
But at least that's public. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm doing.
What they motherfuckers is really, he $1 million nigga. So ain't no, what the fuck are you showing the gun for?
I don't know why y'all think that because, you know what I'm saying, at what, 19, that nobody seen your gun? Nobody seen your gun at 19.
Bro, it's
so just because I put some money
different.
in your hand, you know what I'm saying, you still gonna bump your head and still make them same mistakes because that money is just put in the head of a child.
So
you know what I'm
he's saying it should be some people around him.
Like it was with
to
us.
No one nobody around me.
Man, so many people told us, y'all dumb motherfuckers is doing it like that. They told us what not to do.
Motherfuckers next to, he got money to take care of motherfuckers next to him.
I don't want to hang around you then as a child. That motherfucker like a security guard. That nigga's a snitch. That nigga keep telling my mama on me and shit. Like, would you at 19, would you hang around a motherfucker that's always like,
bro,
you shouldn't do that, Sean. Sean, don't do that. Sean, like,
He used to kind of do that though. But not in that way.
It don't matter what I'm about to fuck these 3 bitches. Sean, you should not do that. You're not married to them.
That
you know
ain't what they saying, bro. Stupid shit, bro. You $1 million nigga.
How
bro.
many stupid motherfucking shit have y'all done? Y'all done stupid
I'm
shit.
saying, nigga, if you $1 million nigga and you know that showing the gun to fuck up your bag, bro, is you still gonna do it?
But
if a nigga was right next to you saying, don't duck, whoa.
I know.
That's gonna fuck
and
your
there's
bag
so many
up.
people saying, if so many people right now and somebody done told you, okay, whipping out all the money that you have and counting it right there in front of a whole bunch, that's gonna get you robbed. But motherfuckers still do it.
That ain't got nothing to do with
That's what I'm
this.
saying.
That ain't got nothing to do with it.
But that $1,000 is
Stop
one
putting that money on your
$1 million
on Facebook
That's
because you
different,
don't
bro.
get how many people got robbed like that, but people are still doing
That's
it.
That's
different,
corny.
bro.
That's some cornball shit. I would never. I'm gonna say this. I say at school because the nigga didn't have to have lunch tickets no more. And nigga, I would pull out.
How many police officers
And pay for my
have
shit.
you cursed out? How many police officers have you cussed out?
Couple.
Okay, how many police officers have you cussed out?
I don't think I really, because when I was fucking with
So if I put $18 million in your pocket right here, that's gonna kick the urge to cuss a police officer out when he pulled you over for nothing?
No. What that dude will let me do is
Or
whether
he
I do
crosses the
cuss.
line.
Well, I don't know.
Or he crosses
because
the
if I
line.
got the money and I know I can call the lawyer and get right out, I might flip the fuck out. Like, who motherfucker, pig.
Yeah, I mean,
What you pull my Lamborghini over for?
even something as simple as you being pulled over, and you know what I'm saying, and then they sit up there and they wait for like 40 minutes or whatever because they didn't call backup. They ain't getting out until that backup comes. And then when that backup gets there, you know what I'm saying, they call backup for this backup. So that's a whole, you've been sitting there for like, you know what I'm saying, 80 minutes and shit. You know what I'm saying? So when they finally get to you and they're like, oh, you didn't do a turn on your signal. You motherfuckers did all this shit for a turn. So if I put money in your pocket, that's going to take away from you.
I done been pulled over and they couldn't give me a ticket, but it was asking me about my car. What year is this? Oh man, this is clean.
And this is what you pulled me over for?
Real shit. That's probably at the end of the day was. So they can look inside and open the trunk. Told dude come, hey, look at this.
Well, people think money is supposed to like change who you are. You always say money ain't gonna change me, and then when money don't change you, then you stupid.
It's gonna change
I don't
me.
think
You know
it
what
should
I'm saying?
change you. I think it should make you.
It brings the real you out.
If you went from no money to some money, then it should make you say, It should make you switch up how you think.
It should.
I'm like, wait a minute, I want to keep this bag. I don't want to fuck this bag up. Why? I don't want to fuck the bag up. I want to keep getting this for long as possible so I can stack it up and, you know, generational wealth and all that shit. He can take care of the rest of his family for the rest of their life.
Do you know how, like, lottery winners that be winning millions and millions in lottery, you know what I'm saying? Older people, when they hit the lottery for 20 million, they still stay where they stay at. They still drive the same car. They send their grandkids and shit to college and all that shit right here. Younger motherfuckers become broke within 3 years.
know.
Howard, and what is a study?
I be
on it.
watching the
It's
show
a
now.
study
I
on
don't
it.
know.
Money brings the real you out. You know what I'm saying? And it's a show, and I was watching this, you know what I'm saying, about lottery. It was like the lottery curse. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've seen that one.
You had a motherfucker, okay, y'all shooting heroin and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what you doing and shit. And your grandpa hit the lottery and shit. Now you got more money. Now you got more money to buy more fucking heroin. That's how y'all overdose.
But
I
I seen the motherfucking show where I seen the one where it was all walks of life type motherfuckers getting that shit, fucking it up. Then it's another one that shows some that's well off, and then they got the TV, the one with the almost the gay dude on there. Oh, you like to say gay?
Yeah, it's in the letters.
The gay dude on there that with the muscles and the tattoos that be taking them around the lottery houses, show them houses they can buy, and they ain't like real 20 million or 100 million motherfuckers. It's like motherfuckers that want like.
But you know what I'm saying, the statistics show that, you know what I'm saying, the younger you are winning that lottery money, you will be broke within 3 years. Because you make dumb decisions. Remember the girl that bailed her dude out, you know what I'm saying, like 1 million or whatever, she hit the lottery and bailed him out, he went to jail, and then she had to bail him out again, another million, and come to find out that nigga had a whole bitch in the project somewhere and he was just using her. She broke now.
That's what I'd have did. No, I'd have got the money. I'd have been to the money. She wouldn't have to give me nothing but money once. It's
Like I'll get out on my own retirement, baby. Don't fuck our money up.
Yeah, I'll be thinking about
get
that
out.
shit. Nah, I do the time. Just let me sit in this.
They like, you got 3 years. You're like, oh, that bitch about to blow that. That money gone. When
I
I get out.
just be like, I just be hitting her with shit. Just
But the
keep
older
some
you
money
are,
on
the
the
more wiser you are. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, now I don't need a bigger house. My kids has moved out. Why I need a big gigantic house? And then plus I know where everything is and shit. Like, so you stay in your own like zone and shit.
But I think, you know, back in the day though, motherfuckers used to have people around them, publicists and the managers, their road managers, the people around you.
Yeah.
Supposed to keep you in line because that's their job on it too. A lot of dudes today don't have those people they hired to do shit. They don't got publicists and people to speak on their behalf or pull them back like, nigga, you can't be doing that. Now, motherfucker done said it this week, like after the fact, like, nigga, you can't be doing that type
But you
shit.
ain't got nothing to live for yet. You know what I'm saying? Some people got more to live for, and the older you get, that's when you say family is important to me. The younger you is, I got a kid over here and got a kid over here. That's not family. You know what I'm saying? When you wake up with your kids and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Okay, this is really family. Good night, babe, and all that right there. You see
Totally
every
different,
moment.
yeah.
You act different. You know what I'm saying? You live less reckless than you do if you don't have that to live. You know what I'm saying? You got some motherfuckers that have no kids. When you didn't have no kids, you felt indestructible. You know what I'm saying?
But while I'm making them kids and I'm 19 years old, with how many millions he got? Plenty.
$220 some million
Plenty.
deal or some shit.
And you put that in the kid's
Plenty
hands,
of
I'm
millions.
having fun. And I might fuck up on the way up having fun.
I'm gonna definitely be that some
Shouldn't,
shit. I'm
Cause
gonna
you
be.
can pay a nigga to be there.
It's gonna be. It's ejaculation everywhere if I got $200
You
million.
gotta do your arm like that twice.
It is because that's how we shoot it. But at the same time, I will be waving that. But I don't think I will be waving the strap around though. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, in your own house?
In my house. All right,
In your own house.
yeah, definitely in the house.
Any Polaroid pictures that you took and you was shaking like this right here, turn it upside down and do that right here. I mean, you ain't got no incriminating pictures that you done took. You know what I'm saying? None. And you over there like a Polaroid picture.
Yeah, I gotta look at that box. But yeah, I bet he'll be a better motherfucker now. He ain't got 2 games in when they need to win and stuff like that. So I think he gonna think about it before he start flashing any more strap.
Oh, he probably would, you know what I'm saying, because he got smacked on the hand a little bit. You know, but it was supposed to be like, you know, later on or whatever, the little dudes that he was with up the gun on some dude, you know.
The niggas around you, you gotta be mindful of them guys because the
But it's
niggas
hard
around
to.
you will fuck your shit up.
It's hard to though. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Like if we growing up together, all of a sudden as a teenager, you know, I get $200 million and now I don't even fuck with y'all no more.
Now
I
it
don't
ain't
fuck
go
with you at all. Because in my
don't go
mind,
like
in
that.
my publicist's mind and shit, stop fucking with them.
Yeah.
Don't they do this and did it? You don't need no parts of them. Ain't no guarantee they gonna be good when they around you. You know what I'm saying? They comfortable with that gun on them and all that shit.
I'ma tell you,
there.
I can
they
fucking
comfortable
fool.
with, you know what I'm saying? And because they're getting caught in that shit, now I'm gonna rub off on you because you this close to it. Now I gotta cut y'all off and shit. Now, oh, that nigga got that money and he acting funny now. Now when you see me in the public eye or even going to my mama's house, you can be like, what's
I don't
up?
know. My mom not gonna lay there no more.
Unless you stubborn.
That nigga's mom live in the mansion with him.
Like unless you stubborn because what's Kansas City quarterback? What's his
I
name?
don't know his name.
You know the quarterback.
I know I'm good.
Yeah, we high. Nah, but you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he's still living in his mom's basement though.
Do he?
You know what I'm saying? That's well at this
Or
time,
did he get a
when they
bigger
was
house
interviewing
and live in the basement
When he
and his
got
mom
the
got
Super
run the
Bowl,
rest of the house?
Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes, when he got the Super Bowl, they was interviewing him, and he still lived with it. His mom and dad still live right there. You know what I'm saying? And he was still like, he said, I'm comfortable right here. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's
they
some mama's
still
bullshit,
treat me like
right?
a, you know, and where you at? Because you know you usually home at this time. Just because you just won the Super Bowl don't mean that you can still just, you know what I'm saying? He was still a family.
Yeah, I was about to say a chick can't get in that motherfucker. You ever seen that movie? How the what was it? The Loser chick in with Matthew McConaughey. But it's a movie like that about some shit like that.
Yeah,
That's
but
cool.
I just think that was, you know what I'm saying, that's, you can shame it all day long, it ain't gonna never stop. You know what I'm saying, we're gonna have somebody else to do it, and I'm just saying it, it's common, you know what I'm saying? I mean, just back in our day, you didn't have children with like all of that money. You know what I'm saying, we thought them rappers did, like Hell Level, they didn't have, they had $30,000, you didn't have 30 million.
Well, that's why niggas went on tour though. That's their money on tour.
Yeah. But you'll act the ass, if you a kid acting the ass and you broke, you gonna act a bigger ass with some money.
That's true.
Yeah, I ain't never got kicked out of Disney World when I was a kid because I never went. That's why. But if that was common, I got kicked out of swimming pool lots of times. Hey, let that be Disney World right there. I would have got kicked out of a fortune pool. You ain't allowed in no more. I got to taste with some greens. I want some different. I mean, some chicken from More Famous Kitchen when they knew ingredients, Smiths and listen.
I got a brisket.
I like the cornbread distant.
Pick up the phone, come get this.
Get it.
Ha, thank you, Lord Jesus. Is that macaroni and cheese? Yup. Is that macaroni and cheese? Yup. Is that macaroni and cheese? Yup.
Yeah.
Yup.
Our famous kitchen. Holler at us, we got you.
Ooh, yeah.
614-556-2174. I thought that was all. Anyway, life should be relaxing, but it's not. Sometimes we have to create our own enjoyment with many different creme velour flavors such as blackberry plum, strawberry rose, peach, and pomegranate mango. Also, don't forget lemon haze and berry beautiful. Relax, kick your feet up, and enjoy the taste. Creme velour, draped imperial grapes. Creme velour, my lord. Now back, starting last week, creme velour, DIG, draped imperial grapes, free wine tasting every Friday and Saturday. They just started it back up last week on the, what was that, the 5th? But every Friday and Saturday, 4 p.m. to 10 p.m., 901 Sweet F, Robinwood, Columbus, Ohio, 43213. Come and taste some wine. Grab you a couple bottles and taste the wontons. They're not free. Creme velour, draped imperial grape.
That's the name. A taste of wonton.
I'm on it, I'm on it, I'm on the street boy beats. I'm on it, man. I told y'all niggas y'all ain't ready, man. We can't be stopped on the strip.